Elizabeth, are you ready?
I'm nervous, but let's do it.
Okay, well, you know, the best thing if you're nervous is to just breathe.
Okay.
So, Elizabeth, you applied for a job with us. Can you tell us a bit more about yourself and why you applied for that job today?
Thank you for the opportunity. I'm Elizabeth Zola Iita, a third-year Bachelor of Communication student at the Namibia University of Science and Technology. I would describe myself as a hard worker, a great team player, and I'm always eager to learn something new.
Tell me why you chose communications.
I believe that I'm a great communicator, and I want to ensure that companies maintain their success by the information that I will distribute to the general public.
What is normally your role when you work in a team?
I am a great team player, so I like to contribute also my information, but I do not mind being the group leader. If there's a chance for me to be a group leader, I will be that, but if not, I'll be under, and I'll just ensure that everybody's opinions are heard so that we can cater for everybody.
What are you doing in your free time, and could you please describe this a little bit?
I would normally go to the gym with my mom, just to help with my endurance and my strength. And also I meditate a lot just to clear my mind.
Elizabeth, what are your strengths and weaknesses?
One of my weaknesses is the fact that sometimes I take a long while to complete a task. And this is because I like to produce quality work, but I am working on it. I'm trying to get work done faster, but still have contained the good quality. And my strengths would be that I am a great team player, as I've mentioned earlier, and I'm also an active listener.
What do you particularly like about our company?
What I love about your company is the fact that you take time out to reach out to the general public, to give them tips and precautions on how to maintain healthy lifestyles. And this is not just with regard to the eating, it's personal hygiene. And that is something that I'm really keen of, especially in the rural areas where people do not have much knowledge about it. So your company takes time to reach out to those people and give them tips on how to maintain a healthy lifestyle. And I would love to be a part of such a great initiative.
What are the three most important things in the job for you?
A safe space for everybody, like for me in particular, meaning an environment where I am not harassed at all. And another important thing is the job security. I should know that that my job is secured and that I would not be expected to do things that will jeopardize my job security. And the last one would be, if I have a question, that there would be someone to respond to me immediately, especially if it's with regard to work that I have to do.
And how ambitious are you?
I'm very ambitious. I would say I'm very open-minded as well. I'm willing to take on any task. It doesn't matter if, no, it does matter, but at least it should be in line with what I'm doing. But I'm very flexible as well, so I take on different tasks.
What questions do you have about the company or the job?
What do you, as IntraHealth, expect from me as a communications analyst?
Thank you very much for this interview. It was very, very good. How do you feel at this time?
So at first it was kind of like nerve-wracking, but then as I started talking, I started kind of going with the flow. So I feel so much relieved now.
I think I will give Elizabeth the leadership role. After working with her for the past 7 weeks, she has showed the hardworking skills and the eager to learn. So I will give her the leadership role as her colleague. And for her, keeping away the personal and professional separate, that's also something that I like to do at workplace. So that's good to hear that from her. And I like her tone, how it was like on an accurate and constant level. That's nice.
The energy levels were maintained throughout, like there was no low and high and low again. The energy levels were maintained throughout, and I enjoyed. It was a pleasure watching the interview.
Elizabeth did quite well. The questions that were asked, she directly answered them. She gave answers that related to the questions as well. I also think that the energy levels were maintained quite well, and she was very casual and friendly throughout. So I could also not really see any criticism.
And when you're answering the question and talk about yourself, you're so honestly, you're telling the truth. I can see it in your face. I think the know-how about the company was good. You can every time improve this, go a little bit more in detail. The questions were good. Day to day, also what you have to expect in the day-to-day work. This I liked quite much, and also the examples you gave about your experience.
I also thought you did really well. I didn't notice that you were nervous, even though you said that in the beginning. I think, as Cathrin said, your face really lit up during the interview. That was fantastic. Good storytelling. What I particularly liked was, how you described the ideal job environment, how you would like conflict to be handled. That I felt like you are very mature for your age. When you asked the questions at the end, I was thinking you could maybe also ask about development opportunities, like, what would be sort of a logical next step from this role after 3 years. And, as I said earlier, it gets easier with practice. So the more you practice, the easier it gets, the more you get around being nervous.
You came across very genuine. That's what both Angie and Cathrin said, and that really, and you could connect to the interviewers because of your outgoing personality, how the face lit up and so on. And also, I think starting by saying you're a little bit nervous, it didn't harm. I mean, it never harms if you start at the beginning of a speech or something to show that it's difficult for you, or you're anxious or you're nervous, but then the nervousness disappeared right away. And I think it was good that you asked what you expect, but very, very well done.